Adultery and concubinage. Adultery is committed by any married woman who shall have sexual intercourse with a man who is not her husband, and by the man who has cardinal knowledge of her, knowing her to be married, even if the marriage be subsequently declared void. The elements are: the woman is married, even if the marriage is later declared void. 2. She has sexual intercourse with a man, not her husband, proved by direct or circumstantial evidence. 3. The paramour knows the woman is married. So both the married woman and the man, the paramour, who knows about the marriage are liable. Note that each act is a separate adultery. Adultery is not a continuing offense, unlike concubinage. So each sexual intercourse constitutes a distinct crime of adultery. Adultery is an instantaneous crime consummated and exhausted at the moment of the carnal union. So 5 acts of intercourse equals to 5 counts of adultery. Note also that there is no frustrated adultery. Note also that only a woman can be the principal offender. A man who underwent sex reassignment cannot be a principal offender in adultery because he is not a woman. The gender element is one thing. Further, a married woman who has homosexual intercourse with another woman is also not liable for adultery, as the second offender must be a man other than the husband. Note that acquittal of one offender does not automatically acquit the other when joint criminal intent is absent, although there is a joint physical act where one of the parties is insane and the other is sane. The man does not know that the woman is married. The woman dies during pendency of the action. Death does not defeat trial and conviction of the man. And lastly, the man has left the country and cannot be apprehended. The woman may still be tried and convicted in such case. If the adulterous wife was abandoned without justification by her husband, the penalty lower in degree is imposed. So this is appreciated as a mitigating circumstance. Such mitigating circumstance can apply to both the wife and the paramour. As regards pardon and consent, pardon by the offended spouse, whether expressed or implied, is a bar to prosecution if the pardon comes before the institution of the criminal action and it extends to both offenders. Sexual intercourse by the offended husband with the offending spouse subsequent to the adulterous conduct is at best considered an implied pardon. But where pardon is given expressly, no subsequent intercourse is required for it to operate. Consent by the husband also bars prosecution. Effect of foreign divorce: a foreign offended spouse who obtains a divorce in his country before adultery proceedings commence loses the standing to initiate prosecution. He is no longer considered an offended spouse. Concubinage, on the other hand, is committed by a man who is married. This can be committed under 3 modes. First mode, keeping a mistress in the conjugal dwelling. Second mode, having sexual intercourse under scandalous circumstances with a woman who is not his wife. Third mode is cohabiting with her in any other place. And as regards the woman, she knows the man to be married. Similar like adultery, concubinage is a private crime that requires a complaint signed by the offended spouse. That includes both offenders if alive. Express or implied pardon by the offended wife made before the institution of the action bars prosecution. Concubinage is a continuing crime. 10 years of cohabitation produces only one single count, even with thousands of sexual encounters within that cohabitation. The rationale is that the harm punished by concubinage is a public ruin of the family's reputation, which a single ongoing cohabitation already accomplishes. In adultery, by contrast, the harm punished is the danger of spurious heirs being introduced, which renews with each act of intercourse.